those guys sitting there? Yes, they are. Yeah. Good. Can I call you back after? I just had a mental breakdown and figured it out. Yeah, we're good. The thing wasn't working. I'm at the Fairfield Theater Company. The internet? It had to be. It had to be. I'm connected to this. That's it, yeah. So, do you have their Facebook information? I just texted him the link. So, yeah. 5 people watching. He didn't post it to Facebook. Like 20-year-old. I texted him. No, so see right here. 13 logic. So if you want to, let's say, you could bring the mic right here, but you want to see it live, because this is way back. Yeah, and then you definitely have it there. I was about to say, yeah, oh, there's Wi-Fi is not good enough to go to inside. We always got to go and play unless we have set up. But the grand scheme of things, shooting the camera, it's only $10. Because it's that little. Essentially, visibility from it's all so I think it's so far so good. Right now, I'm using all that stuff. You shouldn't be using that quietly. Very well. So, do you know how to test this is just 5 millions length, but it's straight. It's just a static thing. The actual. Oh yes, it's good. the dual angles, you don't have that. Up to, and it's like not that typical, like you need something. I get it down. I usually do long frames right here. The background is going to be from top.
Alright guys, we're going to get started in about 15 minutes. People are still coming through the door, so we'll have a little less discussion. So 12:15 is when we're expecting our kids to start.
Yeah.
Come on, Chris.
Up to 57 watching. Went from 13 to 57 in 7 minutes. I can.
All right, we're about 5 minutes out, so I'm going to take just a couple minutes to thank everybody for coming out here and supporting this event. I got to thank our sponsors up here. We have Harbor Light Foundation. If you guys can check them out, they're a local organization here that treats children with autism and other related disorders. If you like to fit into their program, they have a link on their website. You can do that through them. Our other very important sponsor are back there, University of Bridgeport. Both their martial arts program and their holistic health and healing acupuncture programs are represented back there. The martial arts program is the only degree program in the country, okay, where you can get a degree in martial arts. So if you feel like making a lifestyle habit, just check the program out. They're super nice guys. And really proud and happy to have them on board with us. The other sponsors, I'm not going to list them because I don't want to bore you, but they're all up here, so please support them. Without them, obviously this doesn't happen. Most of all, thank you to the athletes for coming out here and putting it all on the line, putting on a show, just I'm really proud and happy to have them glorious. Thanks to the other sponsors at Radius Martial Arts Academy / 10th Planet Fairfield. We have a lot of our students here helping out with us. Got a huge thanks to Pat Campagnola. He's been a partner in this. Definitely without him, this wouldn't happen. He's definitely a huge part of this. And of course, our spouses, my wife Lisa and Pat's wife Kate, for having to put up with all the shenanigans of dealing with split attention and all that stuff. So give a healthy round of applause to everyone.
tournament.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the second Radius Invitational. The first one got a lot of attention, there was a lot of buzz about it, and it was all in part because of you guys. It was the folks that came out and supported the fighters, it was the fighters, the sponsors, it was the warehouse here. They made for a phenomenal show. This one's going to be even better, right? Oh, heck yeah! Once again, I want to go ahead and thank some of our sponsors here today, like Muddy Paws, Organic Mobile Grooming, Signorama. All the advertisements you see today are courtesy of Signorama. The Martial Arts Studies program, as Travis had said, the only place where you can get an education in martial arts at college. That's insane. Not to mention the fact that you have lanky fight gear. You have fighter's DNA for all of your fight gear needs. Also, there's actual event t-shirts in the back. During intermission, grab yourself a t-shirt. There's also 10 Planet rash guards. I picked up one for myself. It's kind of cool. Either way, we're going to get ourselves started. So, first and foremost, out of the Unity Fight Camp, put your hands together for and her opponent from Marshall Way MMA. Put your hands together for Randy Miley. Ladies, let's line up.
Coming off a big win over Forsyth at the last show of the Art Finishers. Evan Nile in the white and black, all black for Randy Miley. Jumps guard, does Miley. Immediately trying to break down the posture of Nile. Nile got them elbows inside, looking to get posture. She's got a nice like rear naked choke type grip, breaking the posture down of Nile. Nile trying to get that right arm free. Once she gets that right arm free, should be able to create a little more space. Staying very tight, stretching her out too is Miley, kind of because she's pushing them hips back, trying to go over for the triangle. She did get over the shoulder, and Nile's arm is out now. She has this, Miley's got this triangle locked up, trying to stack over, sit to her butt. She does have to watch that arm too. Changing it over to a TP here, where she's going to extend them legs out straight. She's kind of got them arms locked over and under here. This can get very tight. I know it's not a traditional triangle, but it does create enough pressure to choke. Looks like she might have angled herself. Ref's gonna sit in front of me here. Looking for that arm now. Looking for the left arm of Nile. She tucks that back in. And it's a triangle here. Evan Nile up to her. 1 foot up. She's trying to, her right hand was stuck inside the triangle.
And your winner from Marshall Way MMA, Randy Miley!
Stay tight with it and ends up finishing with the triangle. Now
fantastic. One more time, please, ladies, huh?
Gary Alvarez, Jeremiah Vance, John Battle, Nick Manella, and Damian Anderson stacked.
Again, if you guys are not aware, there are actually snacks, drinks, and such here at the bar. Feel free to check them out at intermission or anytime in between the fights. We're going to move on to the next fight on the card. First, from Gracie, Tampa, put your hands together for Ian Murray!
Taking on that.
And his opponent from TriStar, put your hands together for Ethan
Also trades a lot with John Danaher.
Gentlemen,
Crownston in the black and white, black and brown for Murray. Crownston immediately sits. Murray trying to clear that leg across, sit for an ankle of his own. Now he's got a cross-side ankle lock where he has the ankle of Crownston across his body. Crownston immediately works it to its almost like a 50-50 position, but Murray trying to roll through for a heel hook here. Quickly got Crownston in some trouble. Crownston just staying calm, not trying to force anything. Murray is really trying to attack. Crownston gets it clean. Nice little leg scramble there to start it off. Again, this is the 155-pound tournament here at the Radius Invitational 2. Top position for Crownston. Top position for Murray. Murray trying to slice that right knee over top. Crownston extends. Does manage to pass, get to north-south here. Crownston throws that left leg over. Oh, throws up for the triangle. Murray postures and defends. Tries to fall back on an ankle. Again does Murray. Crownston looking for some control. You're trying to get that left leg inside. Once he had that left leg inside, he was able to kind of split the legs, move his hips forward. His leg was free. Went back to that half guard position. Murray staying from the knees here. Trying to dig that head in. He keeps trying to get that right knee over. Murray trying to get that right knee over top of the bottom leg. Crownston goes for that ankle again, looking for this outside heel hook. Crownston immediately doesn't panic, just kind of trying to push himself to a better position. Clears that knee, tries to sit up. Murray rolls belly down here. Crownston follows. Looking for a toe hold is Murray. See if they move this action back over to the middle. They're not going to stop it if he's in the submission. They're probably going to wait for. Goes back in again with that across the body ankle lock. Murray sits up. Crownston looking for a heel of his own here. Tries to roll through. Murray retracts that leg out. Up for a steamer lock real quick there was Murray. Crownston now trying to go for an outside heel hook of his own. And again, not forcing it, just kind of waiting for that position. Kind of settle, rolling is Murray. Again, it's elevated stage, but watching it falling off, so they stop position there. And as soon as Murray had tried to go for the ankle of Crownston immediately takes that right foot, brings it inside. Trying to control the leg of Murray here is Crownston. Your fours looking for that inside heel. Inside heel hook is Crownston. Forces his knee out. Murray was attacking also, looking for that steamer lock. The steamer lock is when they're folding that ankle lock to the inside. Almost like that. Similar to a toe. Right back in the middle again. These are EBI rules here, so all submissions are legal. 10-minute rounds. On the side, here's Crownston. Murray in the top position. Steps over for a leg again, does Murray. Looking to isolate to the outside. Yeah, he's trying to extend, but Crownston's foot is straight up. It's just the ankle lock's not going to work there. Trying to go over and under now is Murray, but while he's trying to do that, Crownston is trying to position Murray's legs to a heel hook. Going to a toe hold. Murray turns that leg out. Both seated. Crownston now looks to take top position. Murray immediately sits back on that straight ankle. And again, if you'll notice how Crownston keeps that, almost like he's got a boot on his foot, how he keeps that heel pushed out and his toes coming back. Yeah, very exciting leg exchanges here to start off in the second match. First match, fairly quick triangle. Second match here, we're getting a nice tussle back and forth on these leg attacks. Crownston now position there. He's got that, he's still across. Now he's going to flip his leg over. Oh, he's trying to fit that left leg over for a triangle. Using that right hand, right arm underneath to try to trap that right arm of Murray. See how he just pushes it behind his head? Now he's going to step over, looking to take the back mirror mount. He's got his, and he does. He gets that back position, immediately traps that. Immediately traps, goes to the triangle for that back position. He's going to get a kick out.
And your winner from the TriStar Fight Camp. Put your hands together for Ethan Harrison.
I believe the arm extended.
My gosh, that was exciting stuff. A lot of great escapes, high pace, good fight.
Going to move on.
One more time to these guys, right? Again, I want to remind you guys that there is snacks off the bar.
Finishers
There's 10 Planet, Fairfield, martial arts, gear and back. There was also a massage table, courtesy of the University of Bridgeport. You'll get better than that, right? Massages before your fight. Yeah, you can clap for that. That's cool.
Under team.
We are going to move on to the next fight on the card.
Winner of this will take on Crownston. Man, very active.
First,
very active.
from 10th Planet, Bethlehem. Put your hands together for
Murray was
Zach And from the Team Link Fight Camp, put your hands together for Gary Alvarez! Gentlemen, let's rock it up!
Alright, here we go. Ball with Spears, Meslani. He's going to sit. Alvarez tried to sit as well quickly. Immediately goes to the knee. Went for that arming guillotine. Alvarez pops his head out quickly. Meslani in the bottom position, top position for Alvarez. He tries to sit over for that leg.
Here we go, Gary, here we go.
It's that 411 position, also known as honey hole, saddle. Immediately trying to stretch it. So he's got he's got the top leg underneath, or I'm sorry, the top leg over, and he's hooked under to the bottom leg. No, he does have the top leg right now. Trying to stretch back on that ankle lock on the far leg. So he has the left leg of Alvarez trapped, but he's trying to submit. Now he goes underneath, so now he's attacking the bottom leg. And let's see if Gary takes that right leg out. As soon as he does, as soon as he did, I imagine Meslani was looking for the inside heel hook on the left leg. Alvarez, understanding what was going on, immediately retracted both legs. Looking for a leg of his own here is Alvarez. He's on that cross side, so he's got the leg of Meslani going across. That Meslani, I say putting that boot on, it's when he has that heel, so Meslani's heel is really kicked out. Now Meslani, man, quick on that. He's going to move over to Easton Goldston, and man, he could. Gary was just in a tournament that Meslani had a couple weeks ago, so you can see Meslani's concerned, but he that came on quick. I couldn't see if that was more of a toe hold or an outside heel hook. Either way, that came on very quick. As soon as Meslani had control, reached that right arm over the top. Was it heel? It was a heel hook, yeah. It's hard to take in that position, but that was an outside heel hook. Came on very quick on Alvarez. I believe he'll be okay here. Pops up to his feet. So we very quickly have
And your winner from 10th Planet Bethlehem, Zach
We got really exciting matches coming up too. Now we have John Battle out of McHugh-BJJ, Brown Belt out of McHugh-BJJ.
One more time for that sportsmanship, guys. This is not Golden Dance.
All the way out here to the East Coast.
This takes a lot of moxie to get up here and put yourself out there in this situation. And these guys deserve all the respect, all the credit in the world for that.
Sign of Ramen.
One more time, yeah, go ahead, give that good up. I'd like to once again thank our sponsors at Harbor Light Foundation and Defense Zone.
great length.
Defense, so they've been around all over the place. I've
Of
seen
course,
them. If you haven't used
Radius
their bars,
Martial Arts
I do
Academy,
recommend
10th
doing
Planet
so.
Fairfield.
Great smelling stuff, good stuff for all of us to
Yeah, we're
spend
here
most
at
of
the
our lives on the
warehouse
mats,
at Fairfield
swimming in
Theater.
somebody else's
I
germs.
love this elevated
Right?
stage. Very
In the
good
meantime, we're going to move on to our next fight on the card. First, from 10th Planet HQ, put your hands together for Jeremiah Vance! And from the Ricardo Almeida Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu Association, the QBJJ, put your hands together for John Battle!
Jeremiah Vance, I'm going to be honest, this could be a super fight in its own.
Gentlemen,
All these matches could be.
let's line up!
Both similar. Vance being bald guy. Battle with hair, and Vance aggressively attacking forward. Battle immediately sits to the Z guard position. Again, I've talked about it before in Battle's matches. He has that left knee that's just very hard to get by. Passing John Battle's guard is very difficult. His guard retention and recovery is very good. Vance looks to sit back here. Battle will sit up to that top position. Vance sits right. As soon as Vance stood up, Battle right back to the mat. Trying to slice that knee through yours, Vance. Battle has that shield, that right knee. As soon as nice little sweep there for Battle. Vance right back to his feet. So Battle stays seated, slicing that knee across his Vance. That left shin of Battle. Just staying in the way here. Looking to weave pass or looking for that cradle pass. Maybe look for him to sit to a leg from there, that cradle. Trying to sit back to a leg here, but immediately Battle is weaving his left leg through, so that it's going to be difficult for Vance to get that kind of control. Vance immediately pulls both legs out, right back to the feet. Very aggressive from standing as Vance, so Battle's going to sit. Again, with it being these EBI rules, there's no point. You don't have to worry about your guard being passed on, being taken down. Immediately sits back on that leg of Vance. Battle's right foot was on the hip of Vance. Vance looking for a straight ankle lock here, maybe trying to turn it into a heel. Looks straight to me. Battle very good at defending. He's been very good at defending leg locks in the tournaments that I've seen him in. Vance trying to crank back on that ankle, and you see Battle not rolling, not trying to fight the gripper. He's really trying to focus on getting that knee line free. Vance holding on tight to that ankle. Again, it doesn't seem like he's trying to turn it into a heel hook. Now he's trying to turn it into a heel hook. Now he turns more belly down. As soon as he went to turn belly down, Battle went ahead and got his knee line free. Vance gets his legs out of it. Battle's going to stay seated. Vance in that standing position. Again, here at the Radius Invitational 2 here in Fairfield, Connecticut. At the warehouse. Trying to slide in to trap that leg as Battle. That's the second time that happened. As soon as Battle went to try to go deep half on him, Vance just kind of fell to the hip and just took the bottom position rather than even mess to see where Battle was trying to engage, and rolls through now is Jeremiah Vance to secure that ankle again. And again, you see Battle's focus. His focus on the defense here is his knee line. Okay? Even though that leg is trapped, he's not fighting the grip. He's not trying to do a crazy alligator roll or anything out. Immediately goes for that Estima lock. Yeah, that was unintentional. Vance just trying to get it in the back of the head. And Vance is a big 55, a very big 55. And sits to his back, sits up. Yeah, I don't think that was intentional in any way, shape, or form. Now Battle trying to pass the guard here. Slices that knee through right to mount goes Battle. Again, no points, so getting to this position is terrible. Other than you're now in the mount of John Battle. Battle, man. Nice hips, man. He just sliced that knee through, and as soon as he did, he saw that angle to cut that left knee across and get back to the mount position. So he got Battle mounted. Oh, looking for a no-gi Ezekiel here. That is John Battle in the top position. Staying very tight on the bottom is Vance. What I mean by that is just he's keeping his elbows in nice and tight. Doesn't want any arms to get exposed right now, which is exactly what Battle's trying to do. I wouldn't be surprised if Battle doesn't try to throw one of them legs over in one of these bridges. The air we go to try to get that leg over for the triangle. Waits for that. Waits for Battle to transition. Does Vance and drops himself off. Now he's looking for a triangle from here. He immediately got his left leg over. Now there is no arm in, but that does not mean that this can't get tight. Both Battle's arms are free. Battle's going to try to stand up and just kind of shake him off. And it goes immediately to an arm lock. That was so quick on arm lock run. He's really done a great job with his leg lock game over the past few years. But man, he jumps to arm locks quick. He had a match a couple weeks ago with Mike Davila where he just, as soon as he got to his feet, he just jumped over the seated guard of Davila. Didn't catch him in the arm lock. He transitions to the position very quickly. Back to the mount position. Now this time his right leg is over the arm of Vance. Vance hip escapes. Back up the side now. Look for the Darce here by Battle. That left arm is underneath. This corner's calling, hey, look out for that Darce. Trapping the leg, maybe even trying to turn this into a Japanese necktie. Back to the mount position for Battle. He's got his arms crossed and everything down on the bottom. Vance is really trying to protect. But the one thing that's going to do when he's leaving his arms out is give Battle the opportunity to get that leg on top. Good escape here by Vance. Battle's going to see if he sits or if he... Yeah, he's going to sit. Vance trying to slide that knee through. Vance all the way out here from the West Coast. He jumps to that arm lock again. Battle's got legs over. He's going to get the tap. John Battle. Huge win over Jeremiah Vance, man. I told him he jumps to the arm lock quick, man. The way he does his finger so many times is so good at finishing.
And your winner from the QBJJ, John Battle!
Big win for John Battle. And he jumps to that arm lock. So
If there's such a thing as full contact jiu-jitsu, that was it right there.
all right, now we're moving on. Moving on to take on
Next up,
Nick Manella.
from
Turtle Power Manella.
Ricardo Aldea, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu Fight Camp. Put your hands together for Turtle Manella!
Also teaches over at UFC.
From Brunswick, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu Fight Camp. Put your hands together for Damian Anderson!
In the black and gray.
Gentlemen,
Taking on Turtle.
let's lock it up!
Again, all black for Turtle. Winner's going to take on John Battle in the semifinal here. Damian Anderson coming off a great showing too at the show the art finishers. Looking to roll through for that leg is Turtle, but at the same time so is Damian. Damian maybe going knee guard here. Turtle immediately going to that toe hold. Damian sits, trying to clear his knee line, secures that outside position here on Turtle. Look for him he's got a lot of that leg. Turtle doing a good job of fighting that grip with his foot, understands what's happening here and that he's got to protect. Now Damian looking for the inside heel hook as he crossed that leg over. He is going to have to extend a bit here and maybe look for him to turn to his stomach to expose a bit more of Turtle's heel. But more than anything, look for him to get this leg a bit straighter first, and they are right at the edge. And it was just from the scramble. It's not like they rolled there. Turtle doing a good job of keeping that leg in. But Damian, as more he rolls to his stomach, the more that heel's going to be exposed. And he just hooked it just now. So if he can extend out straight, Turtle might be in a little bit of trouble here. Yeah, doing a great angle from this side. Turtle sits back up. He's trying to keep that knee bent so that leg don't go straight. Damien doing a good job of staying aggressive on it. Turtle not panicking though. Damien, again, he keeps trying to roll his stomach. Turtle trying to keep him from getting that grip with his left arm underneath the heel. Again, he's grip fighting here. He's Turtle. Damien digging through. And every time he is almost there, Turtle gets that grip free. And he's able to break that grip from his heel. Now Damien's got both arms on it now. Turtle trying to keep that knee in tight here. Let's see if he tries to create some space and try to get that knee line free. More than anything right now, he's fighting the grip. He's fighting the grip of Damien, and as soon as maybe Damien sits up or gives that a break for a second, now he's free. Damien crossed it back over momentarily. Now it's back to inside. You see Damien trying to get his hand on Turtle to try to push him away there for a second. And again, Turtle understands what position he's in here. Now I'm just trying to put that foot on his chest and crank in. Is Damien. They are right at the edge too. They're probably pretty close to being stopped. And again, Turtle understands that him trying to aggressively roll out of this, it's just going to straighten his leg out and expose that inside heel even more. So he's trying to, more than anything, stay in position. Now they're going to get moved back to the center. They're going to move to the center position, so they are going to roll the position. Good. Again, Turtle in the all black. Black and gray for Anderson. Again, Anderson, now he's got that in. He's got the hook. Now you see him using that. He took off for a second. He tried to use that right leg to push Turtle back to try to extend that leg out a bit. Turtle sits back up. Man, I'll tell you what, Turtle's been doing a great job of defending here. Hasn't been able to kind of put on his own attack in this position, even though they are in a similar position, because it's that outside triangle of Damien and because he's been trying to defend himself here. Now Damien turned over to an outside. Now Turtle falls back in. Again, he puts that boot on, trying to make it difficult for Damien to get his hook over. And you see Turtle trying to go for a leg of his own. Now Turtle's got that inside position here. Turtle kind of waited. You see the roll by Damien, trying to get that leg free. Damien gets that knee line free. Again, EBI rules, so we got 10 minutes, no points, then we move on to overtime. Look to roll over for that Kimura, did Damien, but Turtle caught his leg on the ride over. I was going to say, look for Damien to try to roll backwards. I didn't think he was going to roll that way. Vanilla, Turtle will take the sweep, trying to cross that leg over. Ends up in the butterfly guard of Anderson here. Anderson with a nice butterfly guard sweep right back over. The Turtle's going to stay tight to that leg, trying to stretch it out. Got that wizard grip with Damien. Turtle knocks him forward. Going to sweep and take top position again. Back in the butterfly guard of Anderson. Again here at the Radius Invitational too. Fairfield, Connecticut. Good crowd on hand here. Butterfly guard again for Anderson. Winner's going to take on John Battle. Tries to elevate here to get to the outside heel of Turtle. And again, he's really trying to turn to his stomach here. He's trying to turn to his stomach to get more of the heel of Turtle. Figure fours his legs. Now let's see if Turtle can start to work his game. With them legs figure forward, it's definitely going to, and Damien's not being, it's going to give Turtle the opportunity to work his own game. Now Damien rolls through. Now both these guys got their legs straight here. So and Turtle's going to get to the inside heel. Then they both kind of had both their legs are straight. They were talking the whole time about, how
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner from the Ricardo Man Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu fight camp, Turtle Monello!
The war of attrition there, man. Those two both had the same position.
That excitement almost made it into the crowds a couple times. So, that having been said, We're gonna stop for a little bit of intermission
He's going to
here.
move on.
I want to remind everybody that our snacks, drinks, all sorts of wonderment over by the bar. There's a massage table, courtesy of the University of Bridgeport in the back. There's table planning gear being sold. Sub-only Radius Invitational 2 t-shirts being sold. Commemorate the day and get yourself a shirt. In the meantime, we will be back momentarily. We'll see you in the second half of the show.
Laura, we still have time back, so we'll take a quick intermission. 15-minute intermission, we'll be right back. And again, here's the Radius Invitational 2, brought to you by Radius Martial Arts Academy, Tech Fire, we have the Harbor Life Foundation, Defense Center, Language Lifeware, Fighters DNA, Core Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Man Bear Forge instead. They got another sire on the University of Bridgeport for the martial arts studies and acupuncture. Muddy Paws. Stay tuned. We got about 15 minutes and we're moving on to the last 5 matches. And we're enjoying yourself so far.
Exactly what I expected.
I'll have a few minutes here. I'm going to read through a few of the sponsors for today's event. Yeah, Travis and Pat put this whole thing together and did a fantastic job. Radius Martial Arts Academy, 10 Planet YouTube there. The Harbor Life Foundation, a local organization that provides behavioral and academic services to children with special needs. Donate, man. Go ahead and donate. Go ahead and donate through their website, Harbor Life Foundation. Sign them out your wall. They create all the event banners. One-stop shop for growing your business. They do it all from the sign to the back. Shirts, promotion materials. check out Pinterest, we're on Facebook, Instagram. Defense Soda. They're providing travel kits on all the competitors, which is great. It's the second time we're going to sponsor for this event. Great company to work with. Muddy Paws, local, all organic, noble pet goods. Fighter's DNA Apparel, provided competitors and crash guards and t-shirts, fight gear. They seem to be like every place I'm at. And of course, Radius Martial Arts, Fairfield, Connecticut, BJJ, 10th Planet Fairfield. So again, we're going to be a couple minutes away from starting. We're going to be starting it off with Jillian Davis. Jillian Davis has been more to the MMA world here as of lately, but making her comeback to the comeback. She competes in a ton of IBJF. She's a world master world champion, purple belt under Rudy Machado and the CSW system under Eric Wilson. Coached by her husband Gary Davis at Radius Martial Arts in New Jersey. She's going to be taking on Faye Corrales, a purple belt, at Gracie Academy. And then we're going to move on to the semifinals. We'll have Ethan Krellinson taking on Zach Mazzolani, and John Battle taking on Turtle Manella. Then we're going to go Grace Gundry. Grace Gundry taking on Laura Antaya. And after that will be the final, man. So just stay tuned. We've got a couple minutes till we get started again.
During the week, it's called minutes. Before we get started, how many of you guys in the audience train jiu-jitsu? Raise your hands. Awesome. How many of you guys compete? How many of you guys have ever brought home a medal from competing? Would you say that they are handcrafted, forged, custom made for you and your liking? You see where I'm going with this. I want to bring attention to one of our sponsors, Mad Bear Forge and Homestead. They are responsible for hand forging the winner's medal of the tournament today. I just got a look at it. It's probably the coolest thing I've ever seen. I'm a little jealous I'm up here with the mic and not on the max. This thing is absolutely fantastic. Leather strap, hand forged. I want to go ahead and give, oh yeah, thank you. I want to just give some attention to that sponsor, Mad Bear, because this thing is really, really cool. So the winner today will be receiving this hand-forged medal with leather strap. It looks like something out of a movie. Like there's some kind of power that goes along with that. Very, very cool. I also want to once again bring attention to the University of Bridgeport. Again, I've never in my life heard of a bachelor's degree in martial arts until today. I think that's really, really cool. If you're local to the area and you're looking to further your education, definitely check that out. Last but not least, all of our competitors today will be receiving a dop kit from Defense Soap filled with goodies. So, everything from wipes and soap, antibacterial stuff to get you all clean and germ-free on the mats. So all the competitors will receive that, win or lose. So once again, big props to Defense Soap. Round of applause, Defense Soap, free soap, free soap. How about the hand-forged medal? Can we get some claps for that too? All right, we are going to get started in the second half of our card today.
All right, we're going to get ready to start the second half here of the Radius Invitational 2. It's a 155-pound tournament. We're getting into our second super match. Our second super match is going to be
from Raising Martial Arts. Put your hands together for Jillian Scarepan Davis. And her opponent from Enzo Gracie. Put your hands together for Faye. Ladies,
world champion.
Let's line it up.
Black and red for Davis. Morales in the black and red for Davis. Here, Davis pushing forward. Morales trying to get out of that head control there. Davis almost like a traditional like wrestling. Getting that head inside, controlling the back of the neck, controlling the inside. Morales just trying to keep some space here. Davis keeps pushing forward. Yeah, we are elevated, so elevated stages, so we keep this in the middle here for the takedown. Davis fighting for that inside control. Morales trying to throw that arm by. Again, Davis out of Grades of Martial Arts. Enzo Gracie Academy for Morales. Both purple belts. Morales just momentarily changed her level there. Again, 10 minutes, even in this super match here. EBI rules with the overtime. No points, so for inside trip here. This is Davis. Continues to push forward. Got that overhook was Davis. Kept looking like she was going inside for that Uchimata. Let's see if she gets it good for that over grip again, which she does. Every time she does, Morales just kind of dead arm and just kind of laying that arm flat to circle it around and get it over. Wrist control for Morales. Davis controlling the center there. What I mean by controlling that center is where she keeps her back to the middle, forcing the action. Alice again trying to arm drag through here. That Russian tie there where she's got control. Davis does a good job of squaring back off on it. Good control there momentarily for Alice. That Russian tie is where she's controlling. She's looking for it again where she's controlling wrist to shoulder on the single arm of Davis. Davis just keeps pushing forward. Her 125-pound weight class. And I mean, no even inkling of a guard pull here. Both fighting for the takedown. Both want to end up on that top dominant position. Again for Alice in the black and purple, black and red for Davis. Looking for wrist control here for Alice, pushing forward. Looking for an under, looking for the side trip. Davis keeping her balance. Alice going to end up on top. She's sitting. Alice is going to get the takedown. Keeping a tight grip here is Davis. Now, Alice is not far off. I believe her right leg is over. She might be close to that 4-11 position. But I think Davis understands completely what position Alice is in. That's why she's trying to keep her tight for right now. She doesn't want her legs to separate. She gets that legs to separate, but she uses it for the sweep. Does Davis. Alice not trying to extend that leg out straight here. Davis sitting. Davis sitting. Alice can't see the angle right here. I'm looking over at the screen, so she just basically has a straight ankle lock set up. It's for Alice. And meanwhile, while she's doing this, Davis looking for a toe hold of her own during this this leg entanglement here for Alice. She's going to take that top position. Let's see if she tries to. Oh, for Alice, instead of stepping the legs over, almost retreated back into the guard. Foot on the hip for Davis on the bottom. But she's keeping good wrist control for Alice. I was wondering why Alice had to push down on that foot yet to pass. But Davis has a strong grip on that, not even the wrist, almost like up towards the thumb. So it's making it difficult for Alice to posture back to get that arm free. Now she gets that arm free. Alice trying to push down to pass, switches to the other side. She's going to sit back on that ankle again. Now she's going to, for Alice, looking to turn to the stomach to expose some of that heel from the bottom position. Outside. Davis sits back up. And outside heel hook is locked in for Alice, trying to get that leg straight with Davis's leg straight here. Davis has a cross-side ankle lock where, again, the leg's going across the body for the ankle lock. Alice hasn't lost this outside heel yet. Just kind of lost position a little bit. Davis trying to use that right foot to push Alice away from the lock. Sits back and again, still ankle lock position here for Davis on the bottom. Now she's trying to extend that leg out straight, but for Alice. Try a possible knee bar here for Davis, but I don't think she's tight enough to the leg. Alice seems okay. She sits up. Davis sits up, turns faces. Back to the feet goes Davis for Alice on her back. And I think just about the halfway mark of this 10-minute match with overtime. Davis in the top position for Alice. Keeping that right foot hooked behind the leg and the other foot on the hip. Trying to create space here. Davis traps that ankle. Here's taps that ankle. And she's trying to stretch it out here, but she doesn't have a ton of control on the leg. As she's rolling through for Alice, she brings that right leg out. Might have it back, trying to turn it into a toe hold here. And as she's going for Alice looks to take the back. She's got the hook in. She does have like a seatbelt style grip where she's over and under. Now she's going to go with a figure 4 on the body here is for Alice. Trying to bring that. Trying to get that right arm under those bag. Again, it doesn't have to be underneath the neck. You can, cranks, everything's legal here. So she can get on that jaw and just kind of turn it. She's just going palm to palm on the grip here. Davis doing a good job of grip fighting. Gets her back to the mat. Almost out. Davis holding on to that grip, which is just her right hand holding on to. She switches off to a leg, goes for Alice. Butterfly guard for Davis, 3 minutes left here in regulation. Haven't seen an overtime yet. Everything has been a finish here. A lot of heel hooks, but either way, we haven't seen anybody go the 10 minutes yet. Steps inside is for Alice, looking to slice that knee through. Looking for Doris. Fed that right arm right over. Fed that right arm under. Davis trying to fight to get to her stomach here to defend this and does a good job. I don't know if that was what she was looking for the whole time to set it up. She gets that leg over the top of the head. Does Davis? Wow, that was a nice setup. Davis, fantastic job of defending. Slices that right knee over top.
Push that knee through right now. Push that knee through.
Knew this was going to be an exciting one. Trying to pop that leg through. Sits through, immediately rolls belly down. Goes for Alice. Hooks in. Single hook in for Davis. Trying to take the back.
Go up the face right now. She's going to throw you off the
For
top.
Alice. Now she's got that second hook in. Stretches her out, and she's trying to get underneath here. Or at least if she's not underneath, she's definitely looking for that choke from this position. Both have.
Lower your right elbow back.
I have both hands flat here for Alice. Trying to turn her back to the ground. Hooks a leg. Again, there's no points here, so neither one is giving up any kind of points. Once they get to overtime, it's new. It's like a new start. Trying to step, she's going to step over for that arm lock. Trying to keep her body on that
And your winner from the Hensel Gracie Fight Camp,
Wow, great super fight there. Great super fight. Now we're moving on to the semifinal match, and we're going to take Ethan Krellenston taking on Zach Mislani.
that was a heck of a fight. I think we've all paid money to see the best fighting in that round, right?
We're 6 of the 10 matches in, and we still haven't seen an overtime yet.
That was fantastic. One more time, if you haven't got your Soul Radius Invitational 2 shirts, they are in the back, along with 10 Planet Fairfield rash guards. Grab one today. We are going to move on
Unbelievable job putting
to
this together
the
today.
semi-finals of our tournament today.
Semi-final match here. We got Ethan Krellenston taking on Zach Mislani. Krellenston out of TriStar. Grab it under front.
First,
he also trains with the
from the TriStar Fight Camp, put your hands together for Ethan Krellenston! And his opponent from 10th Planet Bethlehem, Zach Mislani! Gentlemen, once again, let's line up!
Exciting match against Krellenston and ended up finishing with an armbar. Krellenston immediately sits. Trying to get that shin inside. Mislani will stay standing here. Again, understand that Krellenston can immediately get inside control, and Zach's staying. You see how he's keeping his hips back, his legs away. Lets Krellenston go ahead and spin inverted here. Now Mislani will sit. Krellenston immediately trying to get his leg free. Going inverted momentarily is Mislani. Underhook. Yeah, Krellenston does a good job going inverted to trap that leg, where he gets almost that De La Piva, or reverse De La Piva position and spins underneath. Fantastic control from that position. Again, reverse De La Piva, spinning underneath, and immediately attacks the leg. Here was Mislani. I don't know if that was looked like an Estima lock in there. I wasn't too sure. Happened quick there. Krellenston sitting. Has that left foot. He's got that left foot underneath the ankle of Maslany. Look for him to shoot that right leg under and elevate with that left leg. Maslany steps up. Head control, trying to drive that shin through to pass the guard of Krelliston. Maslany hops over top. Oh, it locks up a Darcy. Darcy locked up over top. And immediately spins for an arm lock again. Oh, good corkscrew defense there by Krelliston. It was not the same position, the same setup that his teammate J.M. Holland finished Krelliston with. Holland went dead orchard to the cross-side arm lock. Maslany jumped on that arm lock quick. Krelliston immediately. Very good at defense. Krelliston was able to corkscrew right out of that. Now he's in that top position against Maslany. Half guard. Maslany up on his shoulder here. Krelliston passes the guard. North-south. Goes knee on belly. With that left knee. Let's see, he tries to set up the back take from here where he traps your arm with his right arm, which he just did. Man, he just kind of pulled him too. He just kind of pulled his head over. Now look for him to finish the same way he finished the first match, where he's going to bring that triangle over. Again, Zach understands exactly what Krelliston's trying to do here. So the defense is going to try to stay tight here. See how he's trying to protect his arms so that Krelliston doesn't get underneath one of them with his legs. Krelliston's trying to trap an arm with one of his legs so that you can triangle him from his back position. Zach trying to fight here to not let that left arm, not let the left leg of Krelliston get over the left arm. And you see how he pushes it away. Now this is where he's going to triangle from here. So now he's got that inverted triangle position. Now he tries to attack the arm. And don't get me wrong, and he's going to get attacked. Very, very well. But usually doesn't finish with the triangle. Usually finishes because now you have to defend.
And to winner from the TriStar Fight Camp, EBI
Here at the warehouse of the Fairfield Theater Company. And we're going to move on to our next semifinal match. See who Krelliston's going to be moving on to face in the finals. And we have John Battle out of McHugh Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu taking on Turtle Manila. Brown belt under Ricardo.
I'd like to thank all you guys for coming out today and supporting these fighters in this beautiful venue.
Again, if you're watching
This is really cool. We have like
super fights.
feel going on here tonight. The spotlights
There's like
on
7 out of
stage.
10 matches in here.
Definitely
Every one of
an
them.
exciting event.
Every
I also
one
want
of
to
them.
thank
And you got
the folks
this.
over at Radius for putting this event together.
Show your
So
support.
we can spotlight
Yeah,
our jiu-jitsu.
we're lucky enough to be
Without folks like folks in Radius putting stuff like this together, we would just be in the gym. We have an opportunity to showcase women who should draw some of our friends, our teammates, our fans, because of folks like that. We're going to move on to the next semifinal fight of the day. First, from Ricardo Almeida Association, McHugh, BJJ. Put your hands together for John Battle!
This extreme high level of jiu-jitsu that you to watch today. None of these guys are even.
From the Ricardo Almeida Association Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu podcast. Put your hands together for Turtle Manila!
All black for Turtle.
Gentlemen!
And these guys know each other very well.
Let's find out!
Don't for a second think that doesn't mean these two aren't going to go full bore against each other. Start for the feeder again. Battle on the black and brown. Sits. Butterfly guard for Turtle. Immediately tries to arm drag to his back as Battle. Yeah, and not quite that figure 4 yet. Turtle doing a good job of trying to get his back to the mat, but now across the neck here momentarily, right to the triangle, and that transition around is Battle. Good job of posturing. Good job of posturing by Turtle. But he's going to move right to the arm lock, right to the omoplata. Good job of good transitioning from submission to submission, and a fantastic job of defending each one of these and moving into it. And Turtle's got a steamer lock here. That looked tight for a minute. Battle. That looked like he had to move, and he moves right into a Marcelo routine immediately. Turtle moves to his moves to his back to defend it, right to the back for the rear naked choke is Battle. And like I said, these guys know each other. You would have no idea that these guys know each other and are friendly as they attack each other right now. Battle, again, doesn't have that second hook in, but he's holding on to this choke almost as his grip. And see if he moves to the mount position here or holds on. Again, that grip that he's got with that right arm across the neck of Manella is under the chin. So while he's there, he doesn't want to lose that. He's going to try to force himself to the back since he already has the grip under the chin. Looking for that rear naked choke here, and he's stretching Turtle out. Turtle, no easy win. Again, his defense has been fantastic here, surviving these attacks from Battle. And so with Battle's going to take that Turtle with that rear naked choke, and Battle's going to move on to face Ethan Collinston in the finals here of the Radius Invitational 2.
And your winner, Sean Battle!
There's only 2 matches left.
It's never easy having to go against someone you train with week in and week out.
We have Grace.
It requires an immense amount of humility and sportsmanship. Give it one more time for these guys.
Radius Invitational, fantastic job of putting on a show.
Before we move on to the last super fight of the day, once again I'd like to thank some of the folks that made this possible.
So far,
if this seems repetitive, know that this event is based solely, live or die, with folks that are able to contribute to this event. So I want to thank Money Paws. If you guys are local to the Connecticut area, they come out to your house for all your dog grooming needs, all organic stuff. Sign around, again, all your advertisements, your flyers, all the post-its all over the town came from Sign Around, so we have to thank them for their support. The Harbor Life Foundation for the work they do in children's autism. I think, I don't know if any of you guys, I've seen personally how jiu-jitsu helps folks with special needs. And these folks do something very similar on a different end of the spectrum. So I'd like to thank them for that. Again, Lanky Fight Gear, Fighters DNA, and again, all of our competitors, win or lose, will receive a drop kick filled with goodies from Defense Soap. So one more time, put your hands together.
Harbor Life Foundation. Check it out at harborlifefoundation.org. Sign around at Norwalk, University of Bridgeport. Martial Arts Studies and University of Bridgeport School of Acupuncture. We have Mad Bear Forge.
Now for our last super fight of the day.
Money Paws, Fighters
DNA. From 10th Planet Bethlehem.
All right, here we go.
Put your hands together for Gracie Thunder! And her opponent from Mad Monsters. Put your hands together for Leah and Toya. Ladies, let's light it up.
All right, again, same time on just the heel hooks here. It's going to be Laura and Toya. It's going to be in the white and the black. Being on Grace Gundrum. Grace immediately sits the half guard. Got that leg locked up. Looking to step over to mount the guillotine here is Antaya. Trapped right back into the half guard. Antaya trying to step that right leg over to mount while she has the guillotine locked up. Grace doing a good job of keeping that right leg trapped. She gets them. If Antaya was able to get to mount position, that would create a tremendous amount of pressure. But Grace doing a good job of keeping that leg locked up here. Let's see if Grace doesn't try to underhook with that right arm to stretch her out. More of a lockdown position here, but no lockdown really locked up here for Grace. And she's going to pass the guard here. Antaya. Again, no points, so now she's looking to attack the arm with Antaya. Grace Gundrum's trying to fight that left leg in. Antaya back out, so we both start. Grace backs up to the center, so start in the middle here. Again, Antaya in the white and black, all black for Grace. Antaya trying to step in, slices that knee through. Grace locks them Gets that butterfly in. Uses it for the sweep just about there. Kind of falls to her side. Grace will take top position. Trying to slice that knee through. Antaya doing a good job with that left foot, trying to keep some distance here. Grace comes to her feet. Tries to lace that leg through with Antaya. Grace pulls that leg out, showing the ankles. Momentarily goes inverted as Antaya. As soon as she stands up, Grace sits right down. Swing forward is Grace. Antaya's corner is saying, come forward. You know, don't back away. Let's try to get through here. So she's trying to immediately Grace's left foot hooked right under the ankle. So she keeps putting that left foot under the right ankle of Antaya to be able to stretch her out. Antaya tries to slice that knee through, catches her in her guard. Let's see if Grace goes to that top position. She does, trying to slice that right knee through. Antaya's leg still across the body. Almost used it like a leg drag. It was Grace. Going inverted was Antaya. Grace knee right back in the middle, trying to drive it to the mat. Push away is Antaya. Trying to let Grace get too close to her. She puts them feet on the hips and creates some separation. Antaya, mat monsters. Ooh, went inverted there for a second. Pushes away. She's very good at Antaya, very good at using her length here. Puts that foot on the hip and just creates distance, whether it be pushing Grace back or just that foot on the hip pushing her hips away. Now she's got that scorpion or lockdown position. Now she's gonna brings them knees all the way in. Now she does have to worry about that far arm that Antaya has locked up, and it doesn't have more grip or anything like that. Grace with that underhook with her arm and the underhook also with that leg. Antaya still has that, she has that guillotine locked up. Again, but she doesn't have both legs free here. Actually, neither leg are free. Grace was able to trap both legs. Almost escaped over. Now back to the half guard. Again, Grace moves right to that lockdown. Trying to bust that lockdown off Antaya. Does a good job. Both go inverted here. Grace staying heavy to the neck. And she's going to end up top position. But Antaya again, man. Antaya uses her legs well now to create that space. Again, 10 minutes. EBI overtime rules for the finals. Antaya trying to slice that right knee through. Goes with that guillotine grip again. Grace trying to fight that right leg under it. And again, when she gets this lockdown position or scorpion position, she's triangling her legs reverse. So instead of to the outside, the triangle to the inside. She tries to get that foot underneath the ankle of the Antaya to stretch that leg out. When she does that, that's pulling Antaya's hips back. Now Antaya is 3/4 mount here, and she still has this guillotine. Now Grace fights, the hand fights to get that free. And again, Grace still holding on to that ankle. Trying to bring Grace in that bottom position. She's trying to bring the leg of Antaya back up so she can get it to the other side. There she goes. And again, she'll probably either go to, she puts that left foot under the shin of Antaya. Let's see if she tries to elevate for the sweep. Now again, every time Antaya is in this top position, man, she's controlling the head of Grace. And using that guillotine control to almost pass. She doesn't really pass too much. Every time she's almost there, Grace captures either one or both of the legs and ends up getting herself free. And she's doing a fantastic job of using it to get the position.
Control position.
Antaya.
Hip tight, head low. Good job, Grace. Don't let her get those knees in there. Hey, let's get one top.
Super transition there. Grace went inverted. Straight ankle lock. It was Antaya. Nice little scramble to get to the top position as Grace. Gets that leg across. And no heel hooks. Going to use this like a leg drag almost. Sits over to the other side. That Grace is maybe looking for the back here. When inverted. Again, Antaya right back to that. Immediately, that left arm is looking for the head. Antaya again using that left leg. Gets that left leg in front to create some space. No breath, no deep breath, no nothing. Just immediately scooting herself forward. Taya immediately coming forward, right back with that guillotine, trying to slice that right knee through. Again, Grace underhooks. She's just in more of a traditional half guard here. No lockdown or anything, but she's holding on to that leg. And Taya holding on to that guillotine grip here. Trying to sweep herself underneath, and she's going to get past the guard here. Is Taya, and she still has the grip. She still has the grip on the guillotine. Now this is where Grace's arm keeps popping up. She does have to watch Taya spin around. Almost had a arm laced with her legs. It's Grace. Grace stands up. Listen to their coaches very well. To both these girls, listen to their coaches very well. Into the guards, into the closed guard of Grace, and Taya is keeping her weight forward. I mean, not even trying to break the guard. She's literally trying to get all her weight forward to just stack Grace. She understands that posturing up can get you in trouble, get you in triangles and arm locks in those positions of Grace, but Grace staying calm and not just giving up the position. She's kind of holding it. I wouldn't be surprised if she's not trying to lace up an arm right here, and you'll see that left leg go over the head. She's okay. She does have an arm locked up. Now she can either try to reverse the position here, and what I mean by that is roll under and get her on her back, where you see she might be trying to do, or go belly down. And, triangle her legs here instead of getting it over the head. A lot of options here for Grace, but one thing she's going to do is stay patient. Postures up, and Taya. Very good, man. She immediately, as soon as she felt like that moment that she had, she postures up and uses that leg to get to the inside to push herself away. Grace is going to stay seated. Again, they just immediately get right back to work, these two ladies. Try to slice that knee through as Taya. By Grace, and immediately sits back as Taya. So Grace will take that mount position right at the edge of the mat here. Again, Taya out of mat monsters. Grace Thunder out of 10th planet. Bethlehem. Big bridge here by Taya. Holds top position. There's Grace. Almost going to put him out of bounds here. I know Pat probably doesn't want to see a position lost just because of the leading out of bounds here. She's holding mount. Taya trying to get that right leg, or trying to get that right arm underneath. Grace very tight to the head here. Now she's got the head and arm hooked up. She's got the head and arm hooked up here. Now let's see if she tries to use this to finish, like come off to the side or finish from the mount, or if she doesn't use this to get to the back. Under the top position now. And she almost has, she almost has like a three-naked choker on this, and her corner's almost there. So I don't think it's the head and arm she's looking for. I think she's looking for something else. And it might be is that left leg across. Yeah, that left leg's across. She's looking for a dead orchard from here. Yeah, she gets the dead orchard. So this is our first one going to overtime, and Grace was locking up that dead orchard from the bottom position. And all right, so now overtime rules. We're going to have 3 rounds if needed, where you can start from the back, or you can start from the cross-side arm lock or spider web position. And if there is no submission, then it comes to ride time. So the person who has their back taken, the moment they escape, that's time. So now they get to take either the back or the spider web position. So at the end of these 3 rounds, if there's no submissions, then it comes down to who is able to dominate and hold the position longer. She's got the back position, does Gundrum. Taya, again, first and foremost, you're trying to protect your neck. She might have that left arm underneath. I think she has that left arm underneath it. That's why you see Taya really trying to fight. There she goes. Taya gets that other arm from underneath her neck. She's trying to turn her back to the ground here. Grace doing a good job with her hooks to keep her in position. Taya's going to get out. Let's see if she takes. She's going to take the back of Grace. So now, since there was no submission, the amount of time that Grace lost gets written down. Now let's see if Ataya can get the submission. Ataya gets the submission here, it's over. There's no chance to answer back. She's got that seatbelt grip where there's an arm over, arm under. Looks like she's fighting to try to get a body triangle, you know, to secure up some ride time. Grace not allowing that leg in, though. She's just about out here. Turns her back to the mat, and she's out. Hard to try on the time up here, but I'd say Grace has a bit more time. Looks like they're going to go spiderweb for this one. Oh no, they are taking the back. Left arm over, right arm under for Gundrum in this back position. Round 2, top of the second for you baseball fans. She gets that right leg across. Let's see if she removed her left hook, but immediately put it underneath the leg. Put it underneath the leg of Ataya, where she's not. Yeah, she's looking to trap that arm. Similar to how Krellinston finished his first 2 matches here. Looks like that's what she might be doing. Because you see, she can throw that left leg over and have this body triangle, but she's not. She's keeping that left foot free because she's trying to trap the left arm of Ataya with her left leg. And again, trying to get to that triangle, that inverted triangle position. Ataya almost out. Good control by Gundrum. She just stayed tight to the neck there, and now she locks up the triangle. Now, she's got the triangle locked up from here. Now look for her to attack the arm. It's going to make it much more difficult to defend the triangle and the arm lock together. Now she's got to get the elbow. She's got to get the elbow of Ataya on the hip. So yeah, look for her to maybe put the right arm of Ataya underneath her arm to get a little more torque from it. Again, the triangle there she puts it underneath. Now she's going to be able to extend her hips. She's got to get that thumb pointing up when she gets it underneath there. And again, she's acquiring ride time this whole time, so Ataya does get out. You know, Grace is acquiring a lot of time. Now she gets that arm underneath that. That can get tight quick here. Goes belly down with it. She's going to get the tap. She's going to get the tap. As soon as she goes belly down, Ataya, good tap. Once that arm is underneath the armpit, they're done with it. That being a very good, but not only for escaping, to even roll through. It was just, it was getting tighter as rolls happening. So now Ataya has to submit Grace in less time than Grace submitted her. I don't have an exact time on that.
Right hand towards the shoulder, you know. Walk your right hand towards her shoulder.
Grace gets out first, obviously, it's over at that moment. So her corner's right for that body triangle. Grace is going to get out. Grace does it. She's going to win in overtime by arm lock. Over Nora and Ataya, man, what a match. Fantastic job. Attacking the whole time. Definitely had Grace in some bad positions there throughout the match, and
your winner,
Grace
by submission in overtime,
finished out the regulation.
Grace Gundrum!
And now we're going to move on to the finals here. John Barrow, Ethan Krellinston.
These 2 ladies just tore the roof off. One more time. It was absolutely fantastic.
Now we're going to get to see the rematch here. Ethan Krellinston, John Battle. Again, here at the Radius Invitational 2.
And now it comes down to one last match of the day.
Company. All these great sponsors from today. Again, the Harbor Light Foundation.
First and foremost, thank you to everyone that participated in the tournament.
And the school basketball.
This was another successful event courtesy of you guys. But first and foremost, I want to thank Pat Campagnola. Where you at?
Pat Campagnola, fantastic job with putting this together.
And Travis Casella, where you at?
before they start.
These guys worked tirelessly to get this together for you guys today, and for you fighters to showcase your skills. So thank you to both of you gentlemen for working very hard.
Ethan Krellinston.
And now on to the last match. First, from TriStar Fight Camp, put your hands together one last time for Ethan Krellinston! And his opponent, from the Ricardo Association, Machu BJJ. One last time, let's hear it for John Battle! Gentlemen, let's line it up!
Krellinston in the black and blue, brown and black for Battle. Krellinston sits, Battle in standing position. See how wide those knees are spread out of Krellinston. He's always inviting Battle to get. Oh, Battle jumps to that arm line quick, man. Man, I was talking about it earlier, man. He hit a couple of them quick jumping arm locks before, man, and he finishes them so well. Nice defense by Krellinston. Now he's going to sit back on the leg of Krellinston. Krellinston fighting for position as well. Gets his right leg over top, looking for the outside heel hook here. Rolling is Battle trying to get that knee line free. Krellinston lets go, takes top position here. Again, notice with these high-level guys with the leg locks, if something isn't working, it's because they don't have the correct position, they move on. It's not forcing it. Forcing it is not going to make it work. So you're going to, it's been high-level jiu-jitsu all day. It's going to continue on in this final match of the day. Yeah, what a great tournament put together here by Pat Travis. Seated position here. Butterfly really hanging heavy. Goes to the omoplata here. Battle tries to jump over it. Now he's going to end up in the truck position as Battle's a calf crank he does from here. I've called a few of his matches where he finished it. Ethan immediately went to defend it from here. Now you see how he's got that leg straightened out. Oh man, Battle possibly be looking truck from here. If he gets Krellinston's arm over his back, Krellinston rolls through, keeping that leg trapped as Battle. He's got to force himself, just push himself to the top position as Krellinston controlling that foot. Battle making some frames to keep the distance between the two. Krellinston immediately steps that left knee over top, but Battle kept it inside so he couldn't leg drag or fall back on it. Goes inverted here, look for Krellinston. Now he's holding onto the foot of Krellinston. Krellinston would want to sit. Oh, Battle brings his leg over top. Look for him to possibly figure four here. Krellinston's sat onto his hip, trying to fight that left shin through. Man, but again, the leg of Battle is behind the back of Krellinston, so he's got to figure out how to unravel that first. And Battle trying to get to top position here. I believe he's looking for a leg, but more than anything, he's probably just looking for a position right now. Trying to roll through. They're going to end up. Go see it here. Krellinston had that inside heel hook for a second. Battle looking to clear his legs, split the legs here, and look for an inside heel hook of his own. Krellinston immediately forces his other leg inside. Battle trying to go underneath of that top leg to free the bottom leg up. Must feel pretty safe. Krellinston's not attacking either leg, so he's looking for better position as well. Now it looks like he might have inside position. Battle looking to go over and under. Battle over the top of the top leg, under the bottom leg. As he's going to stretch it out, it throws that inside heel hook to Krellinston. And Krellinston's going to be your Radius 2, Radius Invitational 2, 155-pound champion. Great match. Great exchanges between Battle and Krellinston.
One more time, put your hands together for these guys, huh? He's the winner
very early
from TriStar Fight Camp,
against these
Ethan Krellinston!
TriStar brown belt on the Baraka Hobby. Trains also with the Death Squad. Takes out John Battle in the finals here, so just give you a run through on today's events, man. Again, the Radius 2 Invitational brought to you by Radius Martial Arts. 10th Planet Fairfield. Travis
There it is! The grand prize!
The Mad Bear Forged Medal.
And the coveted hand forged medal, courtesy of Mad Bear.
Great performances today, all around. Not by 50 champions, the super fight winners.
One more time, thank you guys very much for coming out today. One more time, big hands for Ethan, huh?
Randy Myers wins her super fight. Faye Farrell is going to win her super fight. Grace Gondra wins her super
The
fight.
fastest submission of the day prize
Krellinston
goes to Zach Mazzoni of 10th Planet Bethlehem. Zach, come on up.
Going to take another title here as the Radius Invitational 255-pound champion. And Zach Mazzoni is going to take the
Good job to everyone that competed today. Again, all the competitors will receive a copy full prizes from Ethan. So, thanks again to Radius Martial Arts 10th Planet Fairfield for putting this together. More specifically, Pat Campanolo and Travis Pizarro. Thank you to all of our sponsors, University of Bridgeport, Money Bonds, Silent Animal, Harbor Life Foundation, Lanky Fight Gear, Fighter CNA. Thank you guys for coming out. We will see you at Radius 3.
And again,
Thanks everybody for coming out here. We really appreciate it. Keep on putting these on once every 6 months. So make sure you contact with us. Fighters that want to compete.
walk away with your 150.
Let's get the Radius Martial Arts Academy guys up here. We're going to take a little bit of picture. Thank you guys also for watching. Thanks, Coach. Come safely.
Rocco, sit.